she was the face of the 90s, a global icon in a red swimsuit. But behind the flashing cameras, the magazine covers, and the tabloid chaos was a story no one really knew. This is Pamela Anderson, the star, the survivor, the woman the world watched but never truly understood. Pamela Anderson was born July 1st, 1967, in Ladysmith, British Columbia, Canada. Her journey to fame began not with acting, but by accident. In 1989, while attending a football game, her image was shown on a Jumbotron wearing a Labatt beer t-shirt. The crowd went wild, and the brewery hired her for commercials. That appearance led to a Playboy magazine feature. It launched Pamela into the public eye, and soon after, she moved to Los Angeles to pursue modeling and acting. In 1992, she got the role that would change everything, C.J. Parker in Baywatch. It wasn't just a TV gig. It made her a global pop culture phenomenon. Baywatch wasn't just a show, it was a movement, broadcast in over 140 countries. It became one of the most watched television shows in the world. Pamela's iconic red swimsuit, slow-motion beach runs, and effortless screen presence made her the face of the decade. She appeared on over a dozen Playboy covers, more than any other model in history. But it wasn't just sex appeal. She had charisma, camera presence that drew audiences back episode after episode. Still, this fame came with a price. The world was watching, judging, and dissecting her every move. In 1995, Pamela married Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee after knowing him for only 4 days. Shortly after, a private honeymoon tape was stolen from their home and leaked online. This wasn't the era of OnlyFans or Instagram. It was the early internet. The tape went viral before viral was even a thing. But here's the truth. Pamela never consented to its release. She was exploited. The media turned it into a joke. But for Pamela, it was devastating. Years later, she said, "It ruined lives, started with our relationship, and it's unforgivable." This scandal overshadowed her work, reduced her to a punchline, and marked the beginning of a long battle for control over her own narrative. Pamela Anderson's personal life played out in public view, often distorted and misunderstood. She married and divorced Tommy Lee, then married and divorced Kid Rock, then again married producer Rick Salomon twice. The tabloids ate it up. Her activism, often ignored. Her intelligence, dismissed. Her voice, rarely heard. She was a walking contradiction to the media, a bombshell who read Dostoevsky, a model who wrote poetry, a celebrity trying to be taken seriously. What many don't know is that Pamela Anderson is a longtime activist. She's worked with PETA for decades and has been a fierce advocate for animal rights, veganism, and environmental protection. She's written open letters to world leaders, supported organizations that rescue abused animals, and used her fame to push for meaningful change. In France, she even spoke before Parliament to ban foie gras. She used her platform not just for herself, but for those without a voice. Pamela Anderson, the actress, became Pamela Anderson, the activist, and that's a chapter many never bothered to read. In 2022, the Hulu series Pam and Tommy brought the stolen tape story back into public conversation. But Pamela wasn't involved, and she wasn't happy. That same year, she announced her own Netflix documentary, Pamela, A Love Story, and released a memoir titled Love, Pamela. Through these, Pamela finally took the narrative back into her own hands. In the documentary, she appeared with no makeup, no filters, no edits, just her truth. She opened up about trauma, heartbreak, fame, love, motherhood, and finding peace. For the first time, the world heard her voice without interruption. Today, Pamela Anderson is no longer chasing the spotlight. She's redefining it. She's embraced aging, authenticity, and simplicity. She's become a style icon for going makeup-free at Paris Fashion Week, and a role model for taking back control of her life. From misunderstood icon to empowered storyteller, Pamela Anderson's legacy is still being written, but now it's written on her own terms. She is, and always has been, more than a red swimsuit.